I found that in Rajasthan things were like totally opposite. Women were still in parda. They had farming work, but it was a very drought prone area. People, were dependent on that one rain fed crop, and the rest of the year they had nothing much to do. So that's when we discovered that they also have this amazing tradition of handcrafts. So that's when the idea of Rangsutra came to me, and we decided to set up this community owned company. What we did was we went back to the artisans and convinced them to put in 1,000 rupees each. The artisans are shareholders and they are my co-founders. We started off with 1,000. Today there are 2,300 who are co-owners in the company. There was this one artisan who had framed up her share certificate. So I asked her, she says, this house that we live in, it's in my husband's name. The land that we cultivate is in my father-in-law's name. This is the only thing which has my name in it. With this work over the years, it's given women a lot of confidence to have a say in decision making. Like for example, all the women we work with ensure that their children, especially their girl children, go to school. We have a hub and spoke model. So Bikaner is where our hub is, and that's where most of our people are. But we work in like literally, over 100 villages around. And the artisans, many of the embroidery artisans are in these villages, and we can't get them to Bikaner because it's too far. So we set up these village centers, and these village centers are managed by local women themselves. From sampling, getting the order, buying the raw material, distributing it to the weavers, to the tailors, to the embroidery artisans, bringing it back to our hub in Bikaner and doing a final quality check, packing, cleaning and shipping. So right through the end. That's in the B2B. With the B2C, there's one more step in which we are actually reaching out to customers. So our biggest partnerships are with the community-based organizations, Urmul Trust. We have partnership with Fab India, with IKEA. Over the last 18 years, we've reached out and worked with 8,000 odd artisans. Of the total sales that we make, about 25–30% goes directly back to the artisan. There is this village called 2AD. It's like a desert. So there is this Badli Bai, one of the initial women who was a shareholder in the company. And her daughter, of course, has learned how to do embroidery, and her granddaughter now, as one of them says, we are like an oasis in the desert and we can bring about change, and they really are bringing about change.